Hello friends, welcome to my channel GK Capsule. This is my fourth lecture of geography series in which I am going to cover the Indian geography, world geography and map-based geography, and it is important for these examinations. And if you have still not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to it soon. And if you want to see the other three lectures, please click here. Okay, so let's go and look at the lakes in India. So there are some important lakes in India which you should know because it is very important for the competitive point of view. So here I'll start from the state-wise important lakes. The first, let's go with the J&K state. So here is the Sheshnag Lake, and here is the Wular Lake, and there is a Tulbul project on the Wular Lake, and it is drained by the Jhelum River. Okay, and there is a Dal Lake. After that, there is a Pangyong Lake, Pangyong So Lake it is called, and it is a brackish water lake. And next is the Sokar Lake, and it is also the Somoriri Lake. So these are in the Ladakh area. Okay, so next is the in the Chandigarh. So there is the Sukna Lake. So next is the Uttarakhand. There is the important lakes like Nainital Lake, Roopkund, and the Bhimtal Lake. These two lakes are the tectonic lakes. Okay, so you should remember it. Now let's go towards the northeastern side. So here is the Kanwar Lake. It is a freshwater lake. I have written F, and it is a Oxbow Lake. Next, let's go to the Sikkim. There is a Songmo Lake and a Cholamu Lake, and it is near to the Jelipla Pass, and it is in the uh, it is also a freshwater lake. Okay, so next is the this is the Meghalaya region, and here is the Barapani Lake. Okay, so next is the Manipur region, and here is the Loktak Lake. It is very important lake because it is the world first floating national park, and the name of that national park is Kebul Lamjau, and it is a very sacred for the Manipur people. Okay, so next lake is the Dongyang Lake. Okay, so it is in the Nagaland. Now let's go towards this central India side. So it is in the Madhya Pradesh. There is a Bhojtal Lake, or the upper lake it is called as. In the Maharashtra there are two important lakes, that is the Salimali Lake and the Lonar Lake. So this Lonar Lake is made by a crater. Okay, because of the crater, that meteorite shower has happened, and it struck the earth and it created the impression, and because of this the Lonar Lake has formed. So you should remember it because this kind of question can be asked. Now the next, in the Telangana region there is a Aminpur Lake, and it is very important. It is the first water body to declare as the biodiversity heritage site. Okay, the next is the Nikampur Lake. So it is a floating treatment wetland, so you should remember it. Then now let's come towards the Odisha side. There is a Chilka Lake. It is a very important brackish water lagoon it is called as. Okay, next is the Koleru Lake. It is in the Andhra Pradesh region, and here is the Hussain Sagar Lake. It is also in the Andhra Pradesh, and is the Pulikat Lake. It is on the border of Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Okay, so now let's go towards this Rajasthan area. So here is the Sambhar Lake, that is also brackish water. There is a Pushkar Lake, and there is a Nakki Lake and Debar Lake. Debar is also called as Jaisamand Lake, and it is the second largest artificial lake. You should remember it. Now in the Gujarat area there is one important lake, that is the Nalsalovar Lake, and I have already told you this about the Maharashtra, that is Salim Ali Lake and the Lonar Lake. It is a crater. It is made by the crater. Okay, impression created by the creator. Okay, it looks like this, that this kind of impression is made by because of the meteorite shower, and hence the crater is made, and then after the rainfall the water gets collected here. Okay, now let's go towards this Kerala side. Here it is the Periyar Lake, and then there is a Vembanan Lake, and then Sasthamakota Lake. So these three lakes are in the Kerala region. Now let's go towards the important questions that can be asked apart from these lakes. The first is, firstly I just want to tell you about the Pulikat Lake. The Pulikat Lake is the second largest brackish water lake, and here there is a Satish Dhawan Space Center which is on the Barrier Island, which is near to this lake here. So next is the, on the Pulikat Lake there is a bird sanctuary. Okay, so first question, which is important one, is the largest freshwater lake, that is the Wular Lake. Highest altitude lake, that is the Cholamu Lake, which is in Sikkim, and it is a freshwater lake. The longest lake is the Vembanan Lake, which is in Kerala. It is also a freshwater lake. The largest salt producing inland lake, inland, is in the Rajasthan, that is the Sambhar Lake, which is a brackish water, salt producing. The next is the largest inland lagoon lake or brackish water lake. So here it is the Chilka lake. So it is the largest inland lagoon as well as it is a brackish water. Okay. So the largest artificial lake is the Govind Vallabh Pant Sagar. That is the Rihand Dam. It is also called as Rihand Dam. Okay. So with this, friends, I am going to end this lecture. These are all the important lakes that can be asked in the interview as well as in the various examinations. And not more than this lakes can be asked. So please prepare it well. So if you have still not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to it soon. Thank you. Thank you very much.